like to thank you for coming. We'd like to thank you for having us. My name is Mr. Hudson. We're from the high school. We're here today to promote school and community pride. You know we have a big game next Thursday. What game's coming up on Thursday? That's right, and that's important for us. That's a huge thing. We play Fitchburg. We have a great rivalry. My understanding, it's the oldest rivalry in the country, high school rivalry, which is tremendous for us. So for the band and the cheerleaders in our community to take part in that is awesome. We enjoy that thoroughly. So today we've come to let you know that at the high school we have a lot of different activities that you can go up there for. Certainly we have academics. That is tremendous at the high school, but we have very good sports teams. We have very good music, theater, and arts programs. So we're going to talk a little bit along the way today. We're going to play some music. How many people listen to music? Yep, absolutely. Music is outstanding. So when you get up this morning, first thing you did is you shut off your alarm clock. You had music on, or your phone probably. And then when you got in the car with mom and dad, or whoever brings you to school, or on the bus, you put your headphones in. You get in school, and I'm sure your teachers tell you to take your headphones out, probably, and that's okay. But I'm sure some of your teachers play music during the classroom, some downtime a little bit. How many people are in music classes? Raise your hand. All of you, which is great. We need to enjoy music, we need to love music. And so we're here today to help spread that word, that music is a good thing, especially when you come to the high school. So we're going to play our show, some songs you'll recognize. Feel free to clap your hands, dance, sing, whatever you like to do. Don't get too crazy. But enjoy the music. So we'll get back at you in a second. Here we go. Thank you. You've been a great audience so far. Thank you very much. Listen, when you come to school and you go to your classes, you go to English, science, math, workshop, all those things. You also go to music class, and that's important. We're fortunate in our system to have very good music programs. If people leaving, they probably have to go to the next class. They're probably going to band class, which is awesome. So we have very good programs in our system. We have very good schools and school teachers in our system. Your school is fortunate to have Miss Marshall, who's one of the best band directors in the city. So give it up for Miss Marshall. And our Leominster High School band, if you can step forward if you came to Skyview. Step forward or raise your hand. Give it up. Absolutely. That's one of our kids. Thank you. So we're here today. We're here today to promote city and school pride. We take a lot of pride in what we do. We take a lot of pride in our football team. We hope they win every game. Sometimes they don't. And that's okay, because there has to be a winner, and sometimes the other team plays a little bit better. We're hoping Thanksgiving that we play better than Fitchburg. Every year that's a hope for us. That's something that we hope to be successful about. We're hoping that our band does a good job. We're hoping, we know our cheerleaders are going to do a good job. We have all of these programs that compete and are rewarded and are recognized throughout the state of Massachusetts. So we have great things going on at Leominster High School. We would love for you to come to Leominster High School, to take part in those things other than math, science, English, blah, 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 all those things. Those things are wicked important, absolutely, wicked. I'm from Leominster. They're really important, but also the arts are important too. So we'd like you to kind of focus in your life. What are the things that you do inside or outside of school that are kind of art or theater or music or other things? Maybe you're into sports, those kind of things. Those things are really passionate for you, and you need to make sure that you keep your grades up in order to do that. If you're in the Leominster High School band, you can't be in the band if you don't get good grades. You can't be on the football team or soccer team or hockey team if you don't have good grades. So those of you that are kind of on the fence grade-wise, you need to make sure that you keep your grades up. I'm fortunate to not only be the band director, but I am the hockey coach at Leominster High School, the assistant varsity coach and the JV coach. And one of my jobs is to check on your grades to make sure that you're academically eligible to play. And that's one of the worst parts of my job, is to tell someone who wants to play hockey or be in the band, sorry, you can't because your grades aren't good. So that's important for you to keep your grades up and make sure you manage your time. Thank you, very good, nice job. So we're here to play music, not to listen to me speak, but I'm going to bring up a guest speaker in a second. We're going to play 2 songs, and then we're going to bring up someone special to us, and we're going to explain a little bit more about what's going on. Here we go, this is Victory in Michigan. 1, 2, and... Excellent. How many people watch college football? College football. Yep. The first song we played when they score a touchdown, which team is that? Who is that? Oh. Not Leominster. It's a college. Somebody? Yes. Notre Dame. Very good. So this Saturday, when Notre Dame plays, who are they playing? BU at where? BC. I'm sorry, BC. Yep. Where? Where are they playing? Fenway Park. So it's a big weekend. So when you hear that, hopefully they don't play too many of those, but when they score a touchdown, they're going to play that song. And then the other one, who knows that one? Michigan fight song. Michigan. So when colleges or high schools, when their team scores a touchdown, they play their fight song. Fight song is something to represent, get the team together, get the community together behind the team. The team leader for us at Leominster High School is a new guy this year, and he came in after a couple of other guys, and I got to tell you that we really like this principal at Leominster High School. He's a great guy. He's doing a great job. He's come to us with a whole lot of new ideas, and he's kind of rallying the troops, and all of the teams and kids are pleased to have him in the hallway. We hear his voice every day. Please give it up for Dr. Lord.
Good morning, Skyview. How are you today? Wonderful. I'm glad to hear it. We're going to do a little audience participation activity. I want to know how loud you can get. We had a very special day last Wednesday. It was Veterans Day. How many of you know a veteran? Very good. How many of you know a United States Marine? A United States Marine. And what do the United States Marines say when they're all together and they're a unit and they're a team and they're all working together? They say, "Hooah!" Just like that. I want to hear you say it. Hooah! Come on, get a fist bump in there. Hooah! Let's do it again. Hooah! Hooah! All right, this is what we do at Leominster High football games. I'm going to say this 3 times, and you're going to respond. I say we are, you say Big Blue. 3 times, and we're in it with a hooah. We're going to have to practice this. I say we are, you say Big Blue. We are. We are. We are. Hooah! Oh, I don't know, Ben. What do you think? Can they do better than that? Yeah, I think they can. Let's try this one more time, folks. I say we are, you say Big Blue. We are. We are. We are. Hooah! Very good. Each time you do that, each time you do that, you're honoring the veterans. People that have made the most extraordinary country in the history of the planet. And we're in it, and we're lucky to be part of it, and you're getting educated in one of its schools. So, every time you do hooah for one of those events, you're honoring a veteran. I'm going to leave you with a little story about your consideration about one of the things Mr. Hudson just mentioned about coming to Leominster High School. How many of you have an Apple iPhone in your pocket? Some of you, that's good.
A lot.
Who invented Apple computers? Steve Jobs. Very good. Steve Jobs did. It's an important story. If you go on the website, they made a movie about Steve Jobs. It's going to be out shortly. You should check it out. But his wife started the Steve Jobs Foundation, and she has offered $50 million to high schools in the United States that are willing to transform themselves into a super school. And the voice of the super school for Mrs. Jobs is the students. I've had conversations with a number of students already about what they think a super school would look like at the high school level, and we are creating it over at Leominster High. Some of the things they've come up with. First, they want to be the first high school off the grid. That means we're going to put the vertical axis turbines that the CTI folks are already designing on the roof. We'll put solar panels on the roof. And underneath the track before it's built, they'd like to have geothermal heat and cooling system for the building. This will take the high school off the grid. These are some of the ideas that some of the kids have come up with. If you want to be part of a super school, really consider coming to Leominster High, because it will be a super school when you get there. Thank you for your time, Mr. Hudson. Have a good day.
by so fast, but we started at 8:30, it's almost 9 o'clock. But I think to me, that's what music does. Music's important. Music makes the time go by faster. Music helps you to study in other areas. I would implore you, I would suggest, help me out, English teacher. Yes, I would tell you that music is one of the most important things in your life. After science, math, English, all that stuff. Sorry, teacher. And imagine me, I get to play music all day long. Miss Marshall gets to play music all day long. It's a tremendous life. And to see the students, when you finally get something and you understand, kind of like science, English, math, all that, when they finally get something and you smile and you, I get it, I understand it, and you can play it because you practice, because you work, you study. That's a really rewarding thing. So I would suggest you study hard in school, you do well, and you enjoy being a member of our community, Leominster. Especially next week as we go to take on Fitchburg, we need all your help to help out that football team to make sure we do well. So, last thing we're going to do before we leave is we're going to play our fight song. Love to have you thinking about us. Hopefully everyone has a great Thanksgiving. I would be remiss if I didn't say that we should be thinking of those people from Paris in their time of need, but it's something that we need to make sure that in America that we try to make sure we stand strong and help people that need help. So with that in mind, here we go. LHS, thanks for having us, Skyview. We'll see you next year. 1, 2, ready, and... Thank you for having us. Have a great day. Thank you. March and turn.